Hello, hello everybody. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I'm assuming I think you guys can hear me. Welcome everybody to the Qualifiers results of the Advanced Taiko Frontier Tourney. My name is Cyro and I'll be one of your casters. However, I won't be alone. With me are gonna be two more casters. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Aguacate.
I'm Plushbun.
Yeah, so hopefully everyone's having an amazing day, morning, evening, whatever your time is right now. So, anyone wants to have any words before we jump straight into the qualifiers results?
I mean, Plushbun can take it away.
Okay, I think we are all good to move into the showcase. It will be very interesting to see how people have done this time around. Some very difficult maps coming into this qualifier showcase. So let's take a look.
Oh, it says the stream.
Oh.
Don't hear the casters. Does it work now?
Okay.
Yeah, it works now. Okay. We are sorry. I don't know how long we weren't like. Were we like
yapping a little bit too much?
Yeah. So where do we should just start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Seed 23, I show skill, a 2-man squad of Super Noob 20 and HK FP. Not doing very good on qualifiers. As a matter of fact, doing the worst on every single map except for Hidden. And yeah.
Well, I mean, Hidden 1, that might be a little bit of a preference mode for Super Noob, for example. The qualifiers map was a little bit too hard for some, and for Super Noob, yeah, the Taiko World Cup didn't go exactly planned for Team Argentina, but, you know, might have been a little bit of a warm-up for this specific tournament. There is no information about HKFB, however, tournament-wise, but we'll see what they can do.
Yeah. Also, before we go to the next one, I just want to point out this amazing banner ad that they have on this team. It's actually just cinema. All right. Next up is C22, please no slow hidden. Including Mika Asuna Girl and TC Yao, if I'm spelling this correctly. Well, name matching the qualifier results, doing C22 on hidden. And doing pretty the same scoring on all the other maps, sitting 20 on average.
I mean, again, that's a pretty interesting roster going into this, because I've seen both players participating in pretty much a lot of the recent tournaments, and maybe not so much. TCC was at COE GTS 2025, Mika Hatsune Girl, Nightmare Taiko Frontier actually, one of the more recent tournament participations. Also, she was in the qualifiers for Osotaka World Cup, so a lot of players that we'll be familiar with came from either a recent Taika Frontier or Osotaka World Cup.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing that teams with at least 2 or 3 players are not gonna do the best unless it's like a stacked 2 or 3 man squad. So like, we're gonna expect so many players that are just gonna have like not full teams and doing very poorly on the qualifiers. Alright, well, next up, KWH, including 3 players, Hageru, Wazudo, and I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah.
I mean, abbreviation team, you know?
Yeah,
kind of
so doing a good performance on both Nomad 4 and Hidden 1. I was struggling a little bit on every single map except for maybe Fremod. Another not full squad, only 3 people, so as I said, it's gonna be expected that a team including like this is gonna not perform very well when you don't have so much all-rounded players that can fill up every single skill set.
Can be pretty exhausting to play an entire Pulse map pool between so little players, and also kind of a bit of a disadvantage when you do have larger teams with players who have more specific skill sets, but I think these past 3 teams have done really well considering the smaller team size.
Yeah, I mean, they did pretty solid, but it's just that 3-man squad is what's gonna drag them down, unfortunately. Well, next one, FA Team, Free Agent Team D. Finally a 6-man squad, including Megalovania, Trio Treat, Jack Rabbit, Hunty, Arphemix, and then Veros Kashala. Some of the players played in Tarch, some of the players played in KI Cup. I'm pretty sure all of the players are either low 3 digits or just 4-digit squad. And you can see here, the hidden score is probably the weakest skill set for these players. However, Normal 3, the tech map, they did really good on it. Seed 13.
Yeah, that is an insane score on the tech map. Also, a lot of familiar faces if you've seen them. Goenia LOL, that is Striker World Cup. Veronica Shala and Treat like are familiar to me due to me being in the same country as them. I've commentated tournaments with Veronica, and I've seen Treat popping up on the regional qualifiers for the regional tournaments. Not really, I don't really know other players like Hunty, even though they have been non-Taika Fuji in SGCS 2025.
Alright, next up is Those Who Can, including some Mexican players. We have Hiven, Raisin, which are both Mexican players, Skolo, Doiko, Zmor, and Chernobog. This is a team of very powerful 3-digit players, and I'm surprised they seeded very low. I mean, you can see very impressive scores. Hard Rock being seed 13, Nomad 1 being seed 15. Struggling a little bit on the Nomad 3 tech map and the SV, as well as DT and 3mod.
Hard Rock and Nomad 1 at least, like, somewhat decent scores. It's maybe just Nomad 3, Nomad 4 dragging them down, so there might be avenues to wander through in the map pool.
I don't know, I'm assuming because there was so little skill sets. I know Raisin is a very talented stream player, and Chernobog, I'm pretty sure he's also got some very good skill, and he's a very skilled player. So maybe in future rounds and future pools there will be, when the skills will be spread out, they can show their potential, because I know these players are very good and they can play better than this, 100%. Alright, next up. We have no map. And we have a team including Miyunagi, SB Rookie, Firefly Nico, Lias BGY, Lube 01 and Thomas ZQI. I mean, immediately I see the normal 1 score. This is seat 5 and seat 12 on Hidden and seat 14 on Hard Rock 1. I mean, they popped off on normal 1. Well, okay, I can see.
Yeah, also pretty interesting image collab that they have. I'm not sure if this is just like the stores, like different stores, or what is it?
I have no idea. It looks just like logos.
I mean, it looks cool. Looks cool.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I know some players. I know some players like Firefly Nico. That's the only player I know from this team, and they're pretty good. So,
I mean, score-wise, again, insane Nomad 1 already being in top 5, but seated so low just because all other maps are not that well suited for them, maybe.
yeah, I mean, they did really good. I'm assuming the Node 1 and consistent maps will be their strong suit, 100%. Alright, on to the seat 17, we have another free agent team, including Masil, Very Cool Boy, Joselo, Toto Dealer, One Burstman, Arezia. Some of the players are very high free-digit players. I'm pretty sure Arezia is a very good player, same with Joselo. And yeah, that's on seat 5 on Node 3 tech map.
Again, already teams popping into top 5. That is interesting to see, though.
Yeah, despite getting very good Nomad seats, they still are seat 17 because the Haggis, the Hidden and Hard Rock did drag them a lot. That is a very, very scary Nomad performance for a seeding like this.
Also, as far as I know, the team name would be changed later to Hell Joe.
I guess I assume why. I just see a lot of players who just spread around the world, which is like, yeah, which is going to happen when you're like playing a tournament which has 6 people, which can be legit anywhere in the world. So, well, on to the next seed 16. What's the team name? Well, what is the team name? With Anders, Wanjimaru, Sarah, Shafa 11, Pravada, and Sebastian. Some of the players are really good 3 digits. Sarah and Shafa and Wanjimaru and Anders all are 3 digits, I'm pretty sure. Are very talented players. And you can see that from the normal 3 and normal 1, normal 2 scores. They're very high and good scores. They did struggle a bit on Hidden. I see a lot of people are surprisingly struggling on the Hidden. And the free mode 1 as well, seat 15.
I do think that the hidden and free mod maps in this map pool were a bit challenging for some players. 2 people I know quite well on this team, Wanizimaru and Anders. Big fan of the My Little Pony collab they have going on here, except for Sebastian. Sadly, I don't think he was invited. But seed 9 on Nomod 3, I think a very impressive score there from them, for sure.
Yeah, I'm also surprised they did kind of poorly in Hard Rock, because I'm pretty sure Shafa is a very skilled Hard Rock stream player, and I'm pretty sure he should nail this map pretty easily. So, I don't know, maybe he got skill capped or something. No idea. Well, on to the next seed 15, we have Gnome Nation, including Crabcow, Daikyu, Pew, Apacha Bole, and Gomen Yuka, also known as Pigney. That's some very impressive Hidden scores. The first team which I think did very good on Hidden. I mean, looking at this team, we have very strong Hidden players. Gomen Yuka is also a very strong player, which is good on consistency and Hidden. I don't know about any other players, though.
Crabcow, someone I know quite well. Part of the Oz Tiger team, played in the Oz Tiger Cup last year. Not surprised that they have done quite exceptionally well on Hidden 1. Good job placing seed 15.
Yep. Well, on to the seed 14. What do we have here? You have Cine Gang, Captain Bean Cine, the Script Fringe, Rapido, Farmer Brown, Silicosis, and I9. I'm pretty sure this is a full Filipino squad, Filipino team. They have some very impressive scores. Number 4 on Hidden, number 7 on Nomad 1. Unfortunately, the Hard Dog will drag them down. But other than that, that's some very impressive scores.
Honestly, for Silicosis too, even though there might not be like quote unquote enough tournament history, even though like they're mostly a Mania player, Mania 4-key player, they still have shown up pretty consistently for their Taiko roster in the Taiko World Cup, which is honestly quite insane that you're playing 2 game modes at the same time and you're good enough to be in both national rosters.
Yeah, I know some players. I know Farmer Brown, I9. They were both KI Cup teammates, and then they moved to be the Tard 5 teammates. And I9, I know he's a very, very talented Nomad player, so knowing how the pools will go in the further weeks, he can do pretty decently on Nomad, I'm pretty sure. Well,
yeah, quite a few Mania players who also play Taiko participating in this tournament, I believe. So quite a bit of overlap here. Very interesting to see.
Yep. Okay.
But I think we can move on.
Yes. Let's go to seed 13. We have a Victory. And this is very interesting. This is, I think, the highest seeded 2-man squad or non-full team, including 6 people that got such a high seed. We have K413MK and Mon 421. And immediately you see the Nomad 3, Fremad 1 and Nomad 2 being very high scores. Unfortunately, Nomad 1, the consistent map will drag them down. But overall, for a 2-man squad, this is a very, very impressive golf results.
I mean, honestly, it is pretty crazy that you already are seeing a team build all top 10, but with a number 3 in their qualifier results. That is insane.
Alright. Well, on to the next one. We have a Saxophone and a Snail. And we have a team including Warp, Krix, Goldango, Shy Guy, 7 Ava, and Lunaistabi? I'm pretty sure.
Lunaistabi, aka Schwartz. Honestly, that is another player from a different, like, kind of a different game mode, because I mostly know her from being a standard gamer who won quite a number of tournaments and actually one multi-mode tournament in 2023. But seeing her in Taiko, that is pretty interesting.
Yeah, I know a lot of people here. I know Goldango, Shy Guy, Krix, Warp. All of the players are very talented tournament players. Some of the players played in the Gimmick Cup, and some of the players seeded really high and managed to get really far, including Warp, and I'm pretty sure Goldango as well. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a very strong Gimmick team in the future pools. But also the consistency maps, the speed consistency maps, sitting on both Nova 1 and Nova 2, top 8. Krix as well. He is a very, very skill capped player for his rank range. He was a very, very fearful player in KI Cup as well. And because he didn't play, unfortunately, he didn't win. But I'm pretty sure if he played in KI Cup in the last Grand Finals pool, he would absolutely win, because he is just that fearful player to verse against.
Well, again, let's take World Cup players showing up even here. So,
also there's a QR. There's
Yeah,
a
also
QR
QR
code.
code.
Does anyone want to scan it? I'm sure it's gonna be like a
Apparently,
recall.
according to the Twitch chat, QR code is not working anymore.
I thought it was gonna be like a recall or something. Yeah, it would be really
Yeah,
funny.
I thought about it as well, and unfortunately it doesn't work, so I guess we gotta move on to Seed
Yeah.
11.
Oka Fat Dog, we have 69 Mao Rex, Olxi O, and then Klotz. Immediately I see number 2, number 4. Very high scores. DT as well. Considering DT is a very, at least for me, a difficult map, this is a very impressive score. As well as hard work and free mod. The only like downside I think of this map is of these teams, like number 1 sitting at 18. But other than that, the mods and the speed and attack all look very good on this team.
Honestly, again, pretty familiar faces to me because back in 2025 I've seen them on GTS tournaments, and some of them I think were participants of SGTS, and some of them I remember I refed them on AGTS.
Yeah,
So pretty nice to see them playing more tournaments in the events.
for a 4-man squad, this is a very high seeding.
True. But I wonder who's top 10 though.
Well, let's see then. Next up on seat 10 is going to be I'm pretty sure it's a Japanese name.
Money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah, including Ecolo, Amino 3, 1208, and Krim. And that is a first seed 1 on Nomad 4. Including some very high seeds on both Hidden, DT, and Free mod. Unfortunately, the other Nomads will drag them a lot. And if they probably fix the Nomads, they will seed even further because this Nomad 4 seeding really just pushed them forward in the seeding.
Yeah, that Nomad 4 is getting outshadowed by Nomad 1 because what is this?
I don't know what the max score for this map is. I'm pretty sure that is close to very like good score, like close to perfect. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure as well because, again, that is insanity in a can, and oh boy, I do feel like the Nomad 4 in the next round will be banned because I do think that only seeds 9 and above skip a week.
Yeah. So that was the last team that could potentially skip a week. Unfortunately, they did not. But they're probably going to be one of the strongest players. Or one of the strongest teams. So they don't have to even worry about not calling or like moving forward.
Alright, I think we are...
Yeah, another free agent team. I'm pretty sure this is the highest seeded free agent team, if I remember correctly. It includes Myers, SpongeBob Desu, Calcium, Manek, Azure, and Hata no Kokoro. Very good normal 2, 3, and 4 seedings. Harder one as well, seeding on top 3. The worst, unfortunately, being free mode 1, and I'm pretty sure normal 1. A lot of people I see either are really good or just struggle with normal 1, I see. I mean, this map was pretty difficult compared to the rest of the map, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, kind of. Also, you mentioned that it's a highest seeded free agent team. Where is free agent team A though?
Yeah, I have no idea. That's the thing.
Yeah,
they could have changed the. They could have renamed.
Yeah, so...
yeah, I think some of the free agent teams had their names changed, but some still have not been updated yet. But that is due to happen, I believe.
I mean, that's fine. And honestly, it is surprising to see that some players, despite them not having any tournament history behind them, they're still showing up in a high-seeded manner, and since this is the first team that is skipping a week, they might just breathe a sigh of relief of, hey, we might have been one of the highest-ranked FA teams, and that's good.
Yep. Right, moving on. We have As You Wish, including many Hong Kong players in the team. Yeonjin, Sheng Brown, Plush Steel, also known as Meki, GT, and How Die. They have really solid, they are really consistent every single map. Even though they didn't have any good, like very good seedings on any maps, this is a very consistent team. You can see like seed 7, seed 8, 7, 9, and 7. And maybe some flaws on number 1, 2, and 3, but this is a very scary team.
I mean, honestly, I just hope that Youngin doesn't fall asleep in a voice chat again, like as a little joke. But honestly, seeing a lot of players in Asian time zone specifically, even though Plush Steel is on the other side of Russia, he's feeling way better with this team time zone wise. And again, seeing Youngin in the tournament, it just brings me joy, you know.
He's doing some multitasking. He's both. He's staffing. I think he's a co-host in ATJ now, and now he's playing in the tournament. Also playing in TTF, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. I mean, some of the players here, are really strong. I mean, you can kind of see that most of the players here are like either Kia Cup players or like Torch players. There aren't very like many known like skill cap, like high 3-digit players. I'm pretty sure only good like 3-digit player is Brown. Shing as well, despite being I believe 4-digit, also is probably one of the strongest 4-digits in Taiko. I mean, he's played in the Gimmick Cup, I'm pretty sure he's seeded, I believe, seed 8. So that is a very, very strong and very scary player. As well as GT and Howdai. All of the players are very good in their own skill sets. Well, moving on then. Well, I have no idea how to pronounce that.
Yeah, neither do I.
Unfortunately, I cannot help.
Maybe
you
we have some chatters, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, we'll call the Mist Sid because I'm pretty sure Mist is the captain. So we have Mist, Noko BSF, Kuren, Sakurasaki Mao, Xavier, and Yake. I'm pretty sure this was the free agent team. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, we have some very, very interesting scores. A lot of very good scores. We have number 3, number 6. Oh, what? Number 2, number 3, seed 4, number Hidden, seed 6. Number 4, seed 6. Hardrock, seed 9, and then DT, seed 6, and number 1, seed 6. They struggled on speed, which is surprising because they have missed. I have no idea what happened there that they managed to sit that low. However, they managed to back up on number 3. I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly, Mist has top 5 score on number 3. I mean, if you know Mist, you know who this player is, and you know what he did in the last BKTF, which was the last Taiko Pro tourney. He popped off. He was one of the strongest tech players in BKTF, so I'm not surprised that they're sitting top 4 on number 3.
Alright, I think we can move on.
Yeah, seat 6, we have Hai, and then some Chinese and Japanese characters. The team includes Fong, Ping, Jerry, Beanies, Formless, and Nana. Some of the players I know, and I'm pretty sure Beanies is a high or low 3-digit player. Fong played in Heart. I'm pretty sure I know Ping as well, but I don't recall in what tourneys they played.
Also, Fong is a TTF winner.
Oh yeah, true.
Already kind of climbing up in ranks. Formless, pretty familiar name. EGDS 2025 participant, Project Prism participant, and also a player for the Chinese team on Ostaik World Cup. This year specifically, they got top 6. So already a pretty stacked roster, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, from the results, you can see very, very impressive scores. DT, Hardrock, and Nomad 1. All really good scores.
Also seeing Beanies here, also known as Bean, who is a very well-known, very good Taekwondo Tatsujin player, who is a Chojin. Hopefully Tatsujin soon. Beanies, I'm watching you. All jokes aside, someone I know, someone I have met, a very good player, and very happy to see him sitting here at Seed 6 with the rest of his team.
Yeah. Alright, moving on to the Seed 5, we have Parmigiano di la Zigonetti. And I don't know if I've pronounced it correctly, but we have Nathan, Akitai, Gundam, Pahin, Asi, and Ectomic. And those as well, very, very good consistent scores, except the normal 4. There is not really much flaw in this team, except for the gimmicks.
Honestly, kind of surprising to see the French gang rise again under the, for some reason, Italian name. But again, we've seen some players already on Strike World Cup recently. We've seen some back in 2025. Unfortunately, not participating in many tournaments. But again, pretty interesting roster nonetheless, with some pretty notable names.
Yeah, I mean, they're really strong players, and I'm pretty sure they will get really far. Well, I guess we can move on to the Seed 4.
And just a correction about who free agent Team A was. It was apparently Gnome Nation who had changed their name, not the other team.
Okay,
Just
well,
a correction there.
Anyways, moving on, we have Tetragon, we have Tripolika, Summit, Fractals, K, Katsuyuri, and Indigo. All of the players are very known, all the players I know are very good. Summit is a TTF winner. Tripolika is also known for being a very, very talented player, as well as Fractals, K, Katsuyuri, and Indigo, all very known players, very talented players. And you can see that from the results. Number 1 on Nomo 2, I'm pretty sure that's 1 on 100. Away from a double SS, if I recall this correctly. I might be wrong though. DT1, Hard Rock, Free Mod, all very impressive scores, and also the gimmick map, Nomad 4. And Nomad 1 as well.
Yeah, that is one scary American team, and honestly, half the team returning from 2025 AGTS, and half of them are still participating in Cycle Frontier tournaments, like the recent ones, and that is scary. That is a scary Seed 4.
Yeah, they have absolutely all the chances to win this tourney. If they, I guess they can be abused with Hidden. I'm surprised they did really bad on Hidden, because there are some very good Hidden players. Katsugiri is also very known for being a very, very good Hidden player. So maybe something happened wrong. Maybe they just had a bad day on the Hidden, because I'm pretty sure this team is very, very good on Hidden.
I guess it's time to see who is Seed 3.
With another Japanese name, and immediately you can see the results. It's very interesting results. And then before we go over, before we move on, I just want to say, from this moment on, any team above Seed 3 and higher has absolute all the chances to win this tourney, because all the teams are just insane. But what we have here, we have Sora, Kentyu, Hataya, Miski, Lefty, and Mew. Those two last players, I'm pretty sure, are one of the strongest players in this entire tournament. We all know who Mew is. We all know probably who also Lefty is. And all I can say, they did not fit to the rank they are. They are way too strong players. Mew is probably one of the strongest mod players / gimmick players, and Lefty is probably one of the strongest AC players in this entire tournament. And I'm surprised they actually seeded 3, because this team is actually scary. We have also some very new players. We have Kentyu, who was absolutely dominating in Ki Cup. However, because of the second player issue, he didn't get far. But if he cloned himself and there were 2 Kantus, I'm pretty sure they would easily win the Ki Cup. Like, those players are scary.
Yeah, and the team name being Yakiomo, honestly, that's cool. But the no mods are where the team will be in the most pain. But again, they skip a week. They have time to prepare for no mods, maybe fix the mistakes that they've had. But you know, we'll never know what'll happen until only the week after. But I guess
I'm pretty sure this team. Yeah, before we go, I just want to say, like, this team absolutely has all the potentials to win. Even if they just completely ignore the no mods, then the mods, that performance on the mods can absolutely just carry them to the victory of this tourney. Even if they struggled a little bit on no mods, like, they have absolutely all the chances to win. Well, now we can, I guess, move on to the Seed 2. We have a very interesting team here, Muffin, including very known players here with Limes, Tota, Buttermilk, Makaki, NG-Ship, and Nuku. Some of the players are known for obvious reasons. Some of the players are the BKTF winners, including Makaki and Nuku. Buttermilk and Makaki are also known for winning the Tart 5, so they basically is BKTF winners and Tart 5 winners merging together, forming this team. And you can really see the results. Very high scores. Number 3, number 4, and Hidden 1, Seed 1 and Seed 2. And then Fremont on top 3. There is basically no flaws in this team.
Basically no flaws besides maybe theoretically number 1, but again, number 1 is fixable. Number 2, well, depends on the day and the warm-up, but honestly, if teams in seeds 1 through 4 are so close, that'll be a tough tournament, honestly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I recall correctly, Seed 2 and Seed 3 were like 3 rankings away, so both of the teams are very talented, both teams can absolutely win. But then you're wondering who is the Seed 1, and it's on none other than the
fragrance of burning petals. Or just burning petals for now. Consisting of Delicious, Tien, Spanner Dude, Ray, Lightning Wyvern, and Michael Arnold. Again, all of the players that we've seen in the Ostaika World Cup as of recently, well, maybe not every single one, but still, an insane showing from that team, and oh boy.
Yeah, like, you can already see the top, you can already see Vendel, Tien, and Spanner in the same team, you know it's just gonna be cooked. Like, you know, these 3 players are absolutely gonna be carrying this entire tourney. And including Ray, Lightscape, and Michael Only as a backup, like, this team has absolutely 0 flaws.
And they do have the experience to back it up as well, with players like Lightning Wyvern having experience all the way up to, I think, 2015.
Yeah, this guy is he is so old in this community, like, but he's a very talented player still, and he still managed to pull off crazy performance in tournaments. And all I want to say, because
as well, like Tien and Ray, interesting overlap again from them.
Yeah, and all I want to say is it's going to be a very interesting match, because in the last Tart 5 tournament, Tien, I believe, lost to Seed 2, which was Makaki and Buttermilk team. So it's going to be an interesting rematch in the ATF tourney, if they manage to go to Grand Finals.
Yeah, well, that is all for the qualifiers results showcase. Before we move into the round of 23 showcase, I do need to just quickly go over what was briefly mentioned before, which was players that seeded 9th or higher will skip the round of 23. So luckily, you will get to skip a week and proceed directly to the next round. シード9位上の選手はラウンドアップ23をスキップしてそのまま次のステージに進みます。 for those who speak Japanese. Just briefly saying the same thing there. But yeah, well done to all of the teams.
Yeah, I guess that leaves us only with the Maple Showcase that should be there in a little bit. So we'll know what exact maps players would be facing.
Run.
Well, tournament and the Maple. And yes,
Well, I'm
hello,
assuming
you can
because
finally see us.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
I'm assuming because it's gonna be the first, the first map is gonna be kinda easier compared to the other maps in the later weeks.
All right, well, I think we are ready to start the showcase.
Oh, pretty interesting number one map by Shinjin Home. That
If I
is
remember
a pretty
correctly-
nice start.
If I remember correct, that is a custom map made by Shinjin Holme. 260 BPM consistency map.
I mean, 216 shouldn't be too hard on the star rating specifically because, like, I looked through the map. Yes, it does have those annoying, like, some annoying patterns to hit, but it's a 0-1. And players can be consistent enough to the point of maybe even delivering a double S on the map, even from those who we don't usually expect.
Yeah, I mean the map is pretty straightforward, so on the higher teams, it's gonna be a matter of a couple hundreds, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, when the lower rounds hit, it's usually the case of 1 or 2 hundreds being that exact difference. So, we'll see.
Going into the TI now.
And nothing too hard as of yet. It's just like some 1/6 being mixed in, but nothing too hard. Okay, now this slowdown section might kind of kill some combos if you're not careful. With that pattern especially.
Some of the SV changes are kind of brutal. They might catch somebody off guard if they don't practice the map, but other than that, I think this map is pretty straightforward.
That is true. That is true, and now get 260 BPM. Oh, number 2. I mean, going into speed maps after qualifiers, you might feel like a little bit lighter, but the map might throw some curveballs at you if you're not careful. That is. island does get slightly denser in the guys, it still doesn't really let you go that much.
Oh, but those finishers might catch some KDK players off guard.
I mean, honestly, the part that would be annoying me so much, it would be the doubles.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna mention that. Doublets are one of my worst enemies to play. Definitely at this BPM could catch out some people. Would be super annoying for me to play.
Well, if you're a DDKK or a bongo, like it doesn't matter. You just play it normally.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a bongo player, but I hate those doubles anyway.
Oh, well, you could just double them. I'll double the guitar patterns.
It's okay.
See, I'm KDDK, so.
Oh, and we have a interesting map. I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly, this map was a map played in KI Cup, another KI Cup mention. I'm pretty sure there was a Nobot 6 in semi-finals, if I recall correctly. Made by Megashima.
I mean, the start is kind of chill. But again, that's just the start of the map. And now you get into the mixed snappings.
Yeah, so this map will basically play like... This map will basically play like mini tiebreaker. It has a lot of BPM changes, a lot of different snappings, and a lot of different skill sets set into one map. Yeah, this is one of the probably hardest parts in the map, if you're not very comfortable with snappings.
Well, it's not only the snappings that I see, it's the slightly lower SV.
Yeah, this too.
But yeah, might be way more painful than Qualifiers. Yeah, switch from 1/4 to 1/3 plus 1/6. There is
Definitely
indeed
some tricky things here.
I mean, it does look like a mini tiebreaker, as you mentioned before.
Yeah, but it can also be like put into the tech skill set as well. It's mostly just a tech map. I'm honestly kind of surprised this map being put in this pool, because I'm pretty sure this map is slightly more difficult than the Qualifiers normal 3. But it might be just me.
I mean, we'll see in the upcoming weekend if it's really harder on the players or not. Oh god, this section I would have literally forgotten about if because of the song slowdown.
Yeah.
It's like you're already relaxed and like, yeah, the song is ending, cool. And then it hits you with this.
Yeah. And moving on, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the SV.
Yes. Especially from this mapper, always making very elaborate SV maps. Also mapping for the Osu Taiko World Cup this year. Good to see underscores here, an artist that I really like. This song's pretty good. I was excited to see this in the map pool.
I mean, honestly, it is pretty interesting who the replayer is this time. Because there is no name on the replayer. But yeah, the SV might get a little bit too crazy for some. And we've already seen some teams being demons at Nomad 4, so... Nomad 4 being
But
banned,
if you
widely
just know how to
expected.
play SVs, I'm pretty sure that won't be a problem for this map.
That's true.
And this is where the SV starts to get a bit more difficult to read.
Oh yeah, acceleration, deceleration. That is painful to read though.
I think for those who are not as good at reading SV, they will find some challenge in this. Definitely one to practice for sure. I think a lot of memorization will be needed here for some players.
Okay. And that was the Nomad 4, and apparently there is a little bit of a difficulty tweak needed for a replay that is not loading up, but we'll give it a little bit.
Oh,
Oh?
And
I think
here
we're back.
we are.
Oh god, what is this?
Oh yeah, this is the Solar map.
maps.
In case
Maps by
anybody,
Oh.
in case anybody knows who Solar is, he's basically the skinning gimmick mapper.
Such a
Mo-
good gimmick mapper. So happy to see them mapping for this tournament. One of their more recent maps, this Train Going Nowhere, their first 1K played map. I think everyone should check it out. It is insanely cool. Yeah, so happy to see them mapping for this tournament. Such a nice gimmick. Definitely hard.
Why is
Definitely
the combo
hard.
going so high?
Yeah, because it's all the slider ticks. Yeah, basically how the skinning works is because he's using a skin that basically replaces the sliders with the nodes. So he just uses a lot of sliders, and they just account up into the combo because it's Corby 2.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
In the
He was a
mapping
main-
hub, I've seen a bit of his behind the scenes on how he does these, and it is a lot of Excel spreadsheeting to get things to be the way that they are. But so impressive.
yeah, he was also one of the crucial mappers in the Gimmick Cup. He made some very, very good, impressive gimmicks that was very enjoyable to play.
Even if you're not playing the map, just watching it is such a nice experience, I think. As with a lot of gimmick maps.
Honestly, Taito is one of the, like, at least for me, visually, it is one of the best game modes where the gimmick, well, the storyboard map has a special place within a tournament, because usually, like, within the standard game mode, it might not have a good representation, and a lot of stuff from Aspire or Slider Raider are not that much used. In Taiko, however, I love it.
Yeah, so happy to see this map in the map pool for the round of 23. I think we can move on now.
We
Oh,
have
that's one a banger.
Yeah, Izanami's Wall Whale. I played this map. This map is very fun.
Honestly, I just love Nikamata Master. And having Nikamata Master as like in a hidden map hold, it does like tickle. Oh god, my English just decided to die in a moment. I just like to hear Nikamata Master in the maples. It's not a lot of tournaments use this hardest. That's kind of sad.
This map being mapped by iReady, a pretty prominent mapper, and BN, being an elite nominator. But I think
Quite a
overall this map
suggestive.
is very nice. Yes, this is Black's inner Oni.
Yeah.
Wondering how people will go on this map. 195 BPM, I think, is pretty comfortable.
Yeah, and this is not even the top div. I actually assume this is going to be a top div, which has a very long stream. But I'm pretty sure this is a div lower, which is even easier to play.
Yeah, I don't think this is the top diff.
No, it's not. So it's only 5.2 stars, so if you just know how to read it, then this should absolutely not be an issue for you.
pretty comfortable, I think.
Yeah, now moving to Hidden 2. So you need to keep in mind that some of the skill sets are switched. If you're familiar with Hidden 1 being slow hidden, then it's the opposite here. Hidden 2 is the slow hidden and Hidden 1 is the fast hidden. If you're familiar with if you're like done with the Thai World Cup.
It's like pretty cute song, pretty chill. And 170 BPM should be comfortable for a number of players here.
And similar with the last hidden, this is pretty straightforward. 4.6 stars. Anyone even slightly comfortable with hidden should have no issues playing this map.
And that's it. That's the whole map.
Yeah, definitely some pretty straightforward, comfortable hidden maps. I don't think many people will have issues with that at all.
Yeah,
Moving on to Hard Rock 1.
Yeah,
Insert the song into the YouTube shorts.
Yes, Blue Archive song. I'm pretty sure Nora is like known from the making Blue Archive soundtracks.
And you know, honestly, I've heard this melody more in the YouTube shorts than in game, and it's just fun.
Yeah, another very easy map, 4.8 stars. I'm assuming all the hard rocks and hiddens are gonna be just ag battles. This map will have some snappings, some awkward doubles, but other than that, this map is pretty straightforward. Except for that 1-6 burst.
Man, that shouldn't be really that hard for the HR players out there.
That SV at the ender might be kinda difficult to read for some players.
Oh yeah, the SC situation is gonna go crazy a little bit. You know, it's HR1. Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, that's it. Pretty straightforward map. Now moving on to a slightly more difficult, more on the skill cap side map, we have Hard Rock 2. Some of the players may be familiar with this map. I'm pretty sure if I recall correctly, this was a past hidden pick in 4 PVC, if I recall correctly. And it was not this diff, I believe it was the diff below, the only diff that was used as hidden pick.
And also pretty familiar song for a number of players even from different game modes as well, because this is a pretty popular song. And also apparently at GTS 2022 qualifiers. But yeah, map will go crazy. It will not let you go that easily, because at 200 BPM and 98.82, it might be a bit too painful for some.
Yeah, very, very fast scroll speed here, and those longer streams of patterns like that one that just came up at that scroll speed can be hard for people who are not as well off playing hard rock.
Yeah, that would be. I do think it would be easier for DTKK, for the bongo players, to hit those patterns. The SV is the killer here.
Yeah. Pretty typical for high BPM maps in hard rock, though, that you will find the SV to be quite a bit of an eyesore when playing. Huge reading challenge here, I think.
Yeah, I mean, this map is pretty sure more on the more difficult side for most of the players if you're not comfortable with that high SV.
Oh god, and here comes the doubles.
Yeah.
First doublets.
Yeah, the fact that you have that section for at least 20 seconds is already painful, and please do not forget this finisher.
Sure,
Because
the patterns are
I
repeated.
know some people might.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the
Just
patterns
so
are repeated. So it's not that big of a deal. It's just unless you don't get like catch off guard and just lose the rhythm.
Okay,
Well, moving on to the
DT1.
DT1 9.2 OD. So I don't know if that's high or low OD for this difficulty.
Somewhat.
That is such a throwback. I've heard this song way too long ago.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this map is pretty straightforward when it comes to patterns. It's just a consistently hack map. I mean, if you're a DT lover, then this is gonna be your favorite map.
200 BPM DT. Pretty comfortable, I think. For DT1, not too difficult at all.
Yeah, I don't see any difficulty in the map either, but only maybe some of the longer patterns, longer than 5 notes, could pose some difficulty in terms of accuracy because of OD9.
Like
but,
right here?
oh, yep, that stream. That stream is the thing that might kill someone's accuracy or someone's even FCE.
Yeah, kind of a diff spike there, and definitely a jump scare considering you don't have streams that long much throughout the map at all. So huge jump scare.
And the fact that difficulty just kind of spikes towards the ending might be painful for some, but again, the map looks way too comfy. But yeah, moving on. Oh god, even my phone fell for the remote control. Honestly, I've
Very, very familiar.
we're very familiar with this song, and it's a banger indeed. Unfortunately, it isn't a short version of it, but
Oh yeah, true. It's 1 minute.
nonetheless.
It's 1 minute 28 seconds.
It's 247 BPM here, but the OD is slightly lower than the previous map. 6 stars here.
Yeah, the OD will be lower, however, the BPM will spike up to 247. So anybody struggling with that high BPM might have an issue with this map, but if you don't have an issue, this shouldn't be a problem. However, those dense patterns might be kind of difficult to easily get some changes on.
Yeah, that one random 1-6, by the way, just like out of nowhere. But hey,
I'm pretty also
that shouldn't be too hard for speed players.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this map is from 2012, if I'm remembering correctly. This is a very old map, and you can see, I'm pretty sure from the patterns what this map is insanely old.
Oh yeah, that is that is definitely gonna hurt someone. But yeah, 2012, a throwback in the past. But alas, we're still not done with the map hole.
No, moving on again to Flashlight.
Yeah, so there will be a flashlight in this tournament. So any flashlight enjoyers will absolutely be glorified. They're shouting, they're so happy that they can play flashlight. Even though it's basically played like Hard Rock 2, but like, yeah, we don't talk about that.
Well, honestly, Taiko is the only tournament that I've seen flashlight being used in tournaments. And it is scary to know that it is a real skill set.
Yeah, nice to see
I'm pretty sure there were some standard tournaments including flashlights.
I mean, it's mostly the old ones or the specifically gimmicky ones.
Yeah. But there absolutely
enough.
were some people who I think made this type of tournament, but it's not gonna be as popular as in Taiko for obvious reasons. And despite the first week pull, this looks kind of difficult, but maybe because it's on the stream and it's kind of like not that high FPS compared to like in game.
I mean, in game, a little bit too hard. At least,
I'm pretty sure in game it would have been pretty easy. Yeah. Also, the map is really short, so it's like. If it was like 3 minutes, I guess it would be difficult, but it's only 1 minute and 40 seconds. But that also means that that means any miss on this map is kind of just a GG's. If you miss on this map, it's kind of cooked.
Yeah, FC or die, pretty much.
Also, I mean, that sums up literally 3 out of 4 game modes, but, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now moving on to the free mod. 2-minute map.
A long stream there. Patterning wise, not too bad.
At 135, it should be comfy for the players of both mods, and I think that there might be correct me if I'm wrong, there might be an HDHR play from at least some teams on this.
I know. Well, I mean, I know a lot of players who can probably play this in Nordic. This is your basically your generic 3-mod-1 map with a couple snappings and SB changes. Yeah, though this stream might probably catch some people off guard, and this highest V finisher, if you forget about it.
Oh, at least like rule-wise, I had to check myself that one player can go no mod, the other has to go HDHR, so there cannot be two HDHRs, like what we can see in, for example, a Stake World Cup.
There can be two HDHRs. The rule is just that there must be a player with Hidden and a player with Hard Rock.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people might go crazy though.
Oh, it's this map.
Oh no! If we're going crazy, we're going full lower style.
It is pretty interesting.
Lower warming up.
Another map we all know, I think.
Yeah, I already see "oh no" from the chat.
Yeah. This is that type of map with exponential skill ceilings spiking up. Like the map will just get more difficult the longer the map plays.
Yeah. Gradually, difficulty spiking throughout this map and speed increasing. As you can see, jumping up to 140 now. And now 116.
Yeah, those finishers. For any KDK player, it's gonna be a nightmare.
Oh, yeah. And now we're up to 180. And now we've reached 200. And 240. It just keeps going. Oh, just awful finishes, I think. for KDDK players, really terrible finishes.
Anti-KDDK map.
400.
Oh yeah, don't forget to hit those sliders.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure most of the score will be determined by those sliders, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
if the accuracy goes even, then yeah, sure.
Yeah, we're
Also,
honored.
wait, here's the replay?
Yeah, we are honored by Lore, the artist, to replay the map. We're very honored.
But yeah, I guess it's time to go to a tiebreaker.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a collab tiebreaker.
Yeah, Hot Dog Magic. Pretty long intro and
Such
honestly,
a nice song, though, I think.
Yeah, it is a nice song. It is a nice melody, and I've walked through the entirety of the tiebreaker, which again, it is a fire map.
Yeah, and looking at the sheet, the artists or the mappers are Waribashi, Komata, and Leaxa. Those three mappers were the one creating this tiebreaker for today's week.
Pretty easy going intro.
Yeah, it starts off really slow, just 1/4. At 128 BPM, might look fine for some, but some might just fall asleep, depending on the person.
I would even say that this is, for some people, single tappable.
Oh yeah, definitely. And now we get to a slightly scarier territory.
Also, if I recall correctly, you can. If I recall correctly, this is a tiebreaker with free mod. So you can choose between the no mod, hard work hidden, or hidden hard work if you're cocky.
Lots of monos. Lots and lots of monos here.
Honestly, the snapping's being mixed in. It does feel a little bit weird, but again, it doesn't feel unplayable at all. It looks cool though.
And that is a halfway mark. And I'm pretty sure after this point the map will just increase in speed and in difficulty.
And that's an Hato magic for you.
Building up now. SV starting to increase.
Okay, that mono was painful.
And there's more monos. Again, lots of monos throughout this map, as I mentioned before. Can be challenging for some playstyles.
But the map doesn't delve into much craziness. Like, it keeps it level, and the difficulty is pretty level to that. And now the outro is just... I wanted to say free combo section, but then that mono just... a jump scare.
Hey, any bongo player will be just absolutely crying.
I'm only crying because that is the mono on my non-dominant hand.
Yeah, for me too.
As a KDDK player, I'm very happy seeing this as the tiebreaker. Sorry to the both of you, but
we're not playing anyway, so...
we're not playing anyway, so.
And sorry to all the DDKK players in this tournament. Definitely a bit of a straining tiebreaker, but a very, very good map.
So yeah, that's about it with the map pool. That's it with the qualifier results, and honestly, that is interesting. An interesting note to wrap up on. And do you two have to say anything?
We're happy for everyone participating in the tournament. We're happy that everyone has put lots of good effort into the qualifiers, and we're happy to watch you guys play in the next weekend.
Yeah. best of luck from all of us.
Yeah, and obviously the seat 9 to 1 players, you guys can enjoy your 1 week vacation. And for the other players, best of luck to you. Hopefully you guys will give your best and we'll be here commentating your matches.
Yeah. Best of luck to everyone, and like Ken is saying in the chat, like and subscribe to Taiko Frontier. And
don't
good luck
forget
to
to
everyone.
Yeah, don't forget to turn the notifications on for the tournament, and don't forget to join the Discord as well to keep note of the matches, of the results, and stream pings. With you were Aguacate,
Tyro.
I am Plushbot.
and yeah, we'll see you probably this weekend.